Hey there, Dan, Kat,
Hi.
Kat from House of Wine here with another wine for you. Kat, what are we talking about now?
We are talking about a Pinot Noir from Trentino, Italy.
Excellent. Kat, I see on the back it says Superior. Does,
Superiore.
Superiore. Does
Mhm.
that mean anything?
It does. It means that there's some additional regulations that were made I guess the wine falls under as far as certain yields and alcohol percentage is usually a little higher. So the grapes tend to be a little bit riper. It just means it's another kind of quality level thing.
Okay.
It doesn't always relate to quality, but it does relate to alcohol content and concentration a bit.
So more alcohol in Superiore?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that does make it better, right? Trentino. Where in Italy is Trentino?
Northeastern Italy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sounds good. And Pinot Noir. In the movie
Yes.
Sideways, that guy
Yes.
loved Pinot. Why
Yes,
does
he
he?
did.
Why is Pinot a big thing for people who know wine?
Pinot Noir is a variety that can have lots of different expressions and it can have lots of what we call complexities. So it's like cooking with 25 different things versus, just two ingredients. You can get lots of different aromas and flavors and it ages quite well.
Okay, well, excellent.
Mhm.
Well, let's take a sniff and see what it smells like.
Okay. On the nose, this wine is very savory. It has a lot of violets and crushed herb, uh, dried red fruit, I would say, dried cherries, maybe even some raspberry notes. And
Excellent.
the color's pretty pale. It's got a little bit of bricking, so a little bit of age to it. So
So,
that helps bring out some of the complexity and some of those dried fruit characters.
so Zinfandel is often like a very dark wine. Pinot's,
Zinfandel is actually not that dark,
dang it.
but it can taste like a lot of black fruit.
What is a wine that's often very dark in color?
Syrah,
Syrah?
Malbec.
I should have said Syrah. This and Pinots are often very light.
Mm-hmm.
Is
It's a
that
thin-skinned grape.
thin-skinned grape? Okay.
Yeah, thin-skinned grape and doesn't have a lot of pigment or anthocyanin in those skins, and so because of that, this spent 10 to 15 days in contact with the skins, the
Okay.
juice and resulting wine did, and this is what it pulled for color. It's also a cooler climate region. Trentino is. It's up by the mountains, shielded with the Alps, and so because of that, you're going to kind of find that probably not as much pigment as you would find in, say, a California Pinot.
Okay. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's take a sip and see what we taste.
Okay.
Kat, what do you taste in this?
Well, I definitely taste some leather sorts of notes and cocoa. Tannin wise, it's kind of lower end for tannin. Alcohol, I would say, is relatively balanced with the fruit. It has a lot of interesting flavors and things to smell too, so you kind of want to keep coming back to it. It's a wine I think that will change in the glass
Mm.
and has a lot of complexity to it, so it's fun to go through and try it and see how it changes with your meal.
Does this have any oak on it?
Yes, it spends 12 months in oak, 80% French, 20% Slavonian oak.
The old Slavonian oak.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And when might you drink this, or what might you drink this with?
This is a wine. It definitely has a delicate nature,
Mm-hmm.
but it would work really well with dishes that have some complexity to
Mm.
them. And so this is something that you could have with, I would say, a lightly sauced pasta or
Okay.
something like that, like something that's got olive oil and some different complex herbs and flavors. I wouldn't go too heavy on it because you could overpower some of those gentle aromas and flavors that we're talking about.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for telling us all about this wine.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers.